Most of us, we have this tendency to place happiness on the pedestal most of the time, don't we? We have this tendency to believe that happiness is the most important feeling that we can ever experience. And so we try to live our lives in a way that could bring us the most happiness, right? We try to do things based on what other people tell us that we should do so that we can find happiness and that we can be happy, right? But let me ask you something, man. And right now, you need to be very honest, right? When was the last time that you truly felt happiness for an extended period of time? For days, weeks, maybe even months? Have you felt that? I doubt it, man, because happiness, it is not a state. It is not a state that you can just access by doing certain things. It's not like you're just suddenly entering nirvana or something, right? No, happiness is a very fragile feeling that you can just sometimes experience out of sheer luck. You can go on the internet, you can search everywhere for the recipe of happiness, for people telling you what you should do in order to be happy. And they're telling you, oh yeah, trust me, it works, and it works on me, bro. Like, I'm so happy right now, you cannot even imagine. But how many times have you tried all of these recipes for happiness and they've actually worked? And they've actually had results on you that you can tell for sure that yes, this made me feel very, very happy for an extended period of time. It got me in that state of happiness that I want to live by. If you're honest, bro, it probably never happened. At least to me, it sure didn't. At least I never felt happiness in this, like, very extended state. Happiness is not a feeling that you can just turn into a way of life by doing certain things, by having certain habits. Well, for sure, you can build habits, you can build good habits and build good routines so that you can have a better life, but that doesn't imply that you will feel happy. Instead of actively living your life expecting to be happy, trying to do things just for the sake of being happy, whatever the hell that means, right? Why not focus on the truly important things in your life without expecting to just suddenly have a trance of ecstasy that you can go through for months on end? Because you're not. Happiness is such a fragile feeling that just comes and goes whenever it wants to. And for each and every single one of us, happiness has a different definition. It manifests itself in a different way. And so it is quite stupid for us to listen to other people and their definition of happiness and try to implement all the things that they do in order to be happy into our own lives, expecting it to work, expecting it to make us feel like the sudden trance of happiness that will never happen. Maybe you would think, what's the alternative to this? What can I possibly do in order to feel like in a positive way, if not be happy? Because I don't want to live my life feeling in a constant negative way and feeling bad all the time, and I understand that. I don't want that either. And so in that case, I suggest that we should all place more emphasis on meaning, on connection, and on peace of mind. These are three things that I believe will make us feel 10 times better and 10 times more achieved and proud of ourselves and proud of the world out there than happiness ever will. Meaning, finding meaning in your work, finding purpose in your life, finding purpose in the things that you're doing, just knowing that you're not just doing it for no reason, that you're not just aimlessly drifting through things. Connection, having that social bond with people, knowing that you are close to somebody, knowing that you are close to nature, you are close to certain things in your life, knowing that you belong to something, you belong to a community, you belong to a band of brothers, you belong to nature, you belong to a certain kind of way of life, a certain kind of ideal, and peace of mind. Knowing that whatever you're going to do, things are in the end, if you do what you think is right, if you do what you truly want, if you follow your heart, and you do that with your head, with your rational head, then things will be alright. You have that peace of mind that you know that you're on the right path. You don't have anything on your conscience telling you that you're a horrible human being, that you don't deserve to feel these positive things in your life. Telling you that you don't deserve to have what you have because of your hard work. That is peace of mind, I believe. Getting to go to sleep at night, waking up in the morning with this clear state of mind. Not having constant worries and stress just bang your head all the time. Being able to just detach from things for a little while. Have a bit of peace of mind, have a bit of quiet time with your own self, with the world around you. I honestly believe that these things, they matter so much more to us than happiness ever will. I think that we place such big importance on happiness just because it has been so culturalized throughout the past few years, hasn't it? Ever since we've been able to communicate things with other people around the world, happiness and the idea of happiness has been such a big thing that everybody wants to talk about, that everybody wants to find. Because it's like the ideal state, isn't it? To just be constantly goodwilling, constantly have a peace of mind, constantly have no kind of problem and always feel energized and energetic and smile and whatever. It's kind of hard to even describe happiness, right? Because it is so different for all of us. It is basically an entire different thing for all of us. We don't call it happiness. I mean, for me, if I were to find this like culturalized, mediatized thing that everybody talks about as happiness, well, I would have to find meaning, I would have to find connection, and I would have to find peace of mind. These are the three things that I believe basically make up my happiness, but definitely not the stupid crap that they tell you about on TV, on the internet, on social media, that random people that you talk to tell you. If we keep living our lives constantly expecting to be happy, we're not gonna get anywhere. I've done that for such a long time, and I've only become more depressed, only more addicted to my vices, only more miserable. But once I kind of had this small understanding that basically grew through time, that happiness is not a feeling that we can constantly have, and that is something that just comes and goes. Happiness in that like culturalized sense, that ideal sense that everybody talks about, right? That common thing that we think about as happiness. It's just like a random feeling that we sometimes experience. But I came to the conclusion that pursuing these other more important things in your life will make you feel 10 times better, will make you feel so much more positive than happiness ever will. And you will actually live a better life. You will actually not be addicted to vices anymore. You will actually be capable of functioning on your own without needing any kind of outside external stimulation to make you feel something. Can simply sit in the silence, in the stillness of the forest, like the one behind me, and have like this peace of mind, have this clear conscience. Man, that matters so much more than anything else. So yeah, man, I really hope that you have gained some value from this video. If you'd like, you can subscribe to my self-improvement YouTube channel. You can like this video, you can share this video with other people who you think will also be able to gain some value from this. You can join my self-improvement Discord server, there will be a link to that in the description. And if you want to go on a free self-improvement one-to-one coaching call where we can talk about anything self-improvement related for free, then all you have to do is you have to click the Calendly link in the description of this video. So yeah, man. Don't chase happiness because it is such a weird concept that we don't even have the capability to grasp, to understand in the first place. So why can we expect to be happy? Focus on the important things in your life and don't let all of these culturalized ideals and beliefs get to you. Live your own life, man. Good luck. I'll see you next time.